getting all this stuff together. There we go. All this good stuff. I am online, all that kind of good stuff. Oh my god. Hello, folks. That it has been crazy. Crazy this past 24 hours. I gotta tell you guys, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start by going and doing some shout outs for follows. Thank you. This is all on Twitch. Thank you, Celeste Professios, Ray V Stardust, Helen Hydrangea, Rune S77, Princess Yuki Rose, AK All Day 997, 907, Sunny XL, Reckless Badger, Twilo Penguin, Mavi Urielo, Wallow VT, Guardian for Gaming, Izanagi Onyx, Saren Somnia, Elwin S7M5, Elementally Studios, Eleutheria, Andonia, 2218, TV Afterlife, The Undead Commander, Blot the Dirt, Kane Mare, Pyro Onyx, HC, Alex Deb Uwu, Mr. Sticky, Mogman MC, Rotoran, EP Astra, Infinite Spooks, Not Nahago, Fabulously Alone, Gloomins, He's a She, Soda Anzu, Moves, Q, Sola Space Cat, and Seth H. I gotta take some water for that. My gosh, thank you so much. That was insane. That's insane. The amount of love and support that I got this past couple of days. Hey there, finally managed to catch a stream. Thank you so much, Anmar. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good holiday. I'm gonna try, I don't know if you saw on the Discord that I was trying to do some, stuff for, I was gonna try to do some stuff for, suggestions and stuff, so I am actually, like, I have a little suggestion area. I think a lot of people want to do some hangout stuff, so I might do one tonight, actually, because I haven't played Genshin today, and I know that I need to go and do my dailies and stuff. But yeah, I hope you've had a good day. That's gonna be good. I'm trying to get in the groove of the new year. That's what's going on here. So there's like a lot of like really fun stuff that's gonna happen soon. I'm really excited, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, so I hope you're doing really good. I hope you've had a good weekend, all that good stuff. I know it's been a little bit, you know, it's been something. It's been a little something. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make the Adventure Guild and that kind of stuff. It's gonna be fun today. And actually, it's not the Adventure Guild. I'll check it out in a second. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, just let me know. I know that I really respect what people want to do and that kind of stuff. I know that Hangout was like one of the biggest requests, but that's just because I haven't been really good or not. So it's nice to go and have at least like you guys like, you know, telling me all that stuff too. So I really respect you guys and respected decisions. Oh my gosh, the way speaking today. My gosh. No, I totally appreciate it though. Yeah. I just want to go and try to make the Discord a little bit more active. And I know you guys will be the first ones to go and help me with that. So that's super helpful. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty good today. We're gonna finish up I want to go and work on this part right here, which was, so I made a base for my stuff. I have a base. That's actually a good idea. Account reviews or in-game picture contest would be fun. For which game? For like which game and stuff, because that'd be fun. I don't know if you want to do, I think Genshin would be really fun to do that with. The picture contest. I'm not very good at I can't really go and tell you about builds and shit, but you know, we can at least go and do something creative with that. That's actually a really good idea. Doing like a Genshin picture contest. I think that's really cool. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. So I personally appreciate that. Let's see here. Where was I? Where was I on this? You could just do games that you play. Yeah, I mean, I do play Genshin though. So that like Genshin Zenless. Zenless would be really cool too, especially when they do the picture events. That might be a really cool thing to pair that with, is with the picture events. Because man, I know like that's definitely a creative thing. I know I'm really like I'm like, it's so funny though. I'm like such a casual gamer that you guys would be like, wow, this girl be so casual like with her gaming stuff. And react to people's builds and stuff too. I mean, I get easily impressed. I'm like such baby. I'm such baby. But yeah, no, I really like the thing about going and doing, I really like going and doing that as a, as doing like the picture. I really like that. That's a great idea. So I'm like, I would probably be like, oh hell yeah, let's do that. Just such a good idea. So I honestly, I wouldn't even think about that. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing? Good! Good. That is awesome. I am so happy for you. Oh my goodness. I am so happy for you. I know that's probably so less stressful now. Such the less stress. I know that's probably like way off of your mind. Just all off of your mind. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to see how I can go and make. I just installed Tool. I have no idea how to use it. But here we go. We're going to use the tool, you know? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Because I want to go and make, I am making a, I am trying to make a windmill, so. But no, I'm very happy for you. It's just a seafloor and mostly for modders. Yeah, I mean like, I think I'm at that point though. I think I'm at that point. I mean, so today might be the let's learn about Tool and how we can use it together. Oh gosh. Hello, I saw you from a tweet somewhere, and I love VTubers who play The Sims. Thank you. I am trying to make all of the Genshin worlds in The Sims of all the crazy things. To making child stuff. I am making Catherine today. I am gonna make Catherine today. I was gonna make her yesterday, but that turned into a hot mess. So I was like, "Welp." So, oh yeah, don't worry. I'm like over here just like, we will learn this. We will learn this today. So far, I don't have any sticking, so that's actually really fun. Which place to get some BGM? Got it. Exactly. Look, I'm waiting for a child. Exactly. So I'm actually, oh gosh, so I'm doing I did all of Inazuma. I'm doing all of Mondstadt. And so, I'm doing all of Mondstadt right now. So that's gonna be, like, really fun. I've done a lot of, like, I'm just like, yes. No, so far I like the non-sticking. Catherine, my beloved, exactly! She's gonna be fabulously beautiful. So, let's see here. We're gonna learn Tool together because I obviously don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna pause my Genshin BM. We're gonna learn this together, folks. So, tool mod extension, let's go. We're gonna learn this together because, man, I have no idea.
Check out faster with autofill.
No idea.
Pay later with Zip.
Thanks, Zip. Okay, let's see. Let's look at how we do this. I'm on YouTube right now. Also, thank you so much for everybody who ended up totally not a Sandrone spy. I love Sandrone though. I will say thank you so much for coming onto my Discord and kind of giving me ideas.
Welcome back to my channel.
And giving me ideas and stuff, because that was super duper duper helpful for me. So I wanted to go and like give you guys a kudos and I thank you and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, that really helped me.
My name is Tay. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be giving a little tutorial of the tool mod and how I'm
about to say Millistor of Wonderland. I'm gonna tell you, I am not gonna understand. I don't understand Melissa Wonderland. Yes, we can be friends. Yes, we can. You can always come and be friends with us. Yeah, come on over. Be friends and everything. Do you know how you can play it later with Zip? I know, right? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Exactly. Oh my god. Exactly. Oh my gosh. When the Jet 2 holiday meme was coming out, I'll be the first one to tell you that. Dude, the Jet 2 holiday meme was being paired with so many teacher clips. I was dying laughing because it was like me watching my old school so much because I worked at a very, very rough school as a teacher. I did end up getting things thrown at me, and I did end up getting somebody to accidentally go and punch me and stuff like that. Doing something really creepy. Oh my gosh. Well, it's probably because I'm looking down. but oh my gosh, I totally had some moments where I just literally went and just like have you guys ever seen the Waffle House clip where the Waffle House lady goes, "Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow! Yes! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow, Lucas Gaming! Oh my gosh, so remember the Waffle House clip where like the lady went and just like threw the thing and like threw the chair, like deflected the chair at the customers that it was thrown at. I was just totally like, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, guys. So let's look at
Tool. Use it in my day-to-day gameplay. I think the tool mod is one of those mods that once you figure out how to use it, you will always be using it. It's an essential in my game. I literally cannot play without it. I love Twisted Mexie's Better Build By mod because not only does it give you a full overhaul of your build mode, it also allows you to use the tool mod in build mode. Downloading both the tool mod and the Better Build By mod is extremely easy. All you have to do is click on the download link and then those files will begin downloading. After downloading, you'll find the files in your downloads folder. And if you notice, these are zip files, but if you have an updated Windows computer, you should be able to just double click it and you can go right into the folder.
Okay,
if your Windows
so I already found
system
one
isn't
problem.
Updated, then you will have to use an
I kind of found one problem, guys. I did not go and get the Better Build By mod. So let me go and do that. Let me go and grab that. Look at me. Look at me. Oh my god. What is my favorite game? I play a lot of Genshin. But my Everyone cheer. Exactly. You can find it in your downloads at Everyone cheer. Exactly. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you, I'm such a boomer. Well, I just hang out with boomers, so that might be it. I'm just a boomer, guys. That obviously did not go and do any of this. So I guess we will go. It's all over. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Build by mod. That's what it is. So yeah, so that's my fault. My fault, dudes. My fault, dudes. So we will not be finishing the Catherine location, but we will do something else. Oh my god. Do I have Discord? Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, I used to enter the lot at launch, but severely turned off by the lore being locked behind missable events. I feel you so bad. Oh my god, I've played Genshin at launch. That is my number one complaint about it. That is my number one complaint about it. I do have Discord. My Discord is actually, let me see, because I have it on my fault, gang. Yeah, that's what YouTube is for. Exactly. Oh my god, let me go in and pull up the actual page that I use. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Because we have a community group and I am trying to do more with the community group actually. So feel free to join. I know, right? Yeah, but that is my number one turn off of like freaking Genshin so much. That's why Zenless, there's so much cool stuff. Like Zenless really has done a lot with that. And also Zenless has been really good with that, and so has Honkai Star Rail. I feel like those are better to go and actually get through stuff. But like the biggest issue, like the biggest complaint I have, I'm so like pissed about freaking the Durin stuff, because I love. Okay, so if you guys didn't play. It still is, so there's so much missable lore, but it's not as bad as Genshin. Yeah, true. But at least it's not like Genshin at all. Because where, you know, you have like Simulanka and that kind of stuff, at least like, it's not like you're missing like a whole bunch of stuff from like Simulanka or all of the albedo stuff before, what is it? The Wind Trace thing. Yes! I'm like over here just like vibing with the child music. But yeah, you know, you have like so much stuff there that it's just like, it's so bad. It's so bad. So we're gonna make Catherine right now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make Catherine. There we go. And we're gonna try heal. Not gonna flex my festering desire on everybody. Exactly. Oh my gosh. I cannot spell the French way of guillotine today, apparently. Because it really is the French way of spelling guillotine. I know, right? This is like one of the best songs from like the Leo patch though. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you that. This is like one of my favorite songs. We actually have like a D&D campaign. And our D&D campaign,
Blittlix Aurorba. Ambuya Askana.
So our D&D campaign, literally, our rogue has child vibes. And then he started having Arlecchino vibes, but you know, it's just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm just like, well, my fox girl definitely has my piece of resistance. Exactly. I know. I literally am like, I'm literally just like, it is what it is. I did a lot of so yeah, I play a lot of D&D, and so you'll probably see that stuff come up sometime next year too, because of yeah, and do the musicians say if we did that we would spoil half the end game, so the man's a walking spoiler. Exactly. We about to say but we love the walking spoiler though. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they haven't released the lyrics out yet because he's a walking spoiler. I'm not surprised. Yeah, we are so, like, my D&D group, we totally, like, it seems like we all have characters that really just relate to, like, a Genshin character, which is hilarious. So we're just like, well, this is what we have. This is what we have so far, guys. My gosh. Yeah. I'm really hoping the walking spoiler doesn't become X-Alived in the next patch or so. I don't think he's going to. I really hope Dottore is, though. I'm hoping Dottore totally gets it. I want the Scaramouche to go and have his revenge. I want Scaramouche to definitely have his revenge. It's like, this man deserves it. This man deserves it. I want this for him. I want this for him, guys. I would love for him to go and be able to, you know, get this. I was having a conversation of what nation hasn't this man ticked off. I mean, even his own group is just like, he really just needs to go away. And I'm just like, man, who doesn't this man have beef with? So I'm just like, it's quite funny. I'm just like, I love that even like the people that are like supposed to work with him are just like, yeah, no, fuck that guy in particular, which I think is hilarious. I'm just like, man, I love my girl Sandrone. on all of this too, who literally is just like, well, I love Sandrone on this. I love Arlecchino even more so. Just like, and then like when he definitely hurt Columbina. Her going to throw hands, I'm like, that's my girl. That's my fucking girl right there. So. Yeah. Tinari and Steiner are gonna want him destroyed for messing with Kale. Yes! Yes! And Kaveh and Alhaitham will be selling the metal chairs. Yes. Actually, Albedo will be making the metal chairs, remember? Remember, Albedo is the chair guy. Albedo is the chair guy. And freaking Setos is probably gonna buy, have the tickets ready. Dilo, Kaya, and Jean all want a piece of him. Yeah, and even all of his colleagues. Yep, including Chavo Dead. So exactly, they're irredeemable. As bad as it might sound, it might refreshing because I don't feel absolutely bad destroying him. He's just gonna be part of my rotation. Like, it's like I have my date with Child, I have my date with Senora, and then it's ready, it's time to go and just beat the shit up out of freaking Dottore, So it'll be just a really fun time just to go and just, beat the shit up at like, he's just ready for it. He's just ready for it, guys. It's like I'm just ready to go, and it's his daily, it's his weekly thing, guys. Just this weekly beating up. It's all good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just more like, yo, you want to spar, comrade? But with Dottare's like die, unhinged laughter. Exactly. It's like, I'm very, very excited about it. Not gonna lie. Actually, her boobs need to be bigger. Yeah, there we go. Every friend group needs a punching bag. Oh no! I don't know about that, but.
Yeah. Huh.
Because, I mean, I know, I never was a punching bag. Let's see here. Trying to work on Catherine. If he becomes playable, doubtful, we'll have to retcon as being, it's him being him. Exactly. I don't think that they're gonna make him playable. I'd be very shocked if they did. For the Genshin, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would be very shocked if they actually went and made him playable. I would be more surprised than anything. It's just, there's just so much that, like, I think that him being a daily boss is probably the closest thing that they could do for him. So, yeah. I'm trying to get her regular appearance ready. Because somebody made a good mod. And actually, I'm just gonna go ahead. She's just gonna have all of this for her outfits. But yeah, Wander's gonna end that man. Exactly. I'm so excited for him to go and end that man. So excited. So happy for him. I know. You guys are probably like, girl, you're so unhinged about it. Yes. I'm so happy for that man. So much. I think that he's gonna have the best time going and doing all of this. kind of closure for him. It is closure for him. I think that is such closure for him because Dottore was also the dude that really fucked him over with all the stuff with like with his friend and stuff too. So yeah, I want Cerise to appear at the end and just wipe him out as she parts Columbina. That might actually be a thing too. That might actually, I could see that happening too. And that would be like a really good opening to the next area. That might actually work. But I will say, like, definitely I think that this is going to be the closure that our man needs. I'm very excited for him to have that closure. I think there's a lot with the Columbina stuff that we're going to get soon. Two of his three were directly because of Dottore. Exactly. I was gonna say about the whole thing with Niwa and the little boy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. That's what I was gonna say. Because yeah, like basically I'm like, I am not surprised if this man comes out and he's just like, if stuff happens. She looks so good! Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Exactly. I would not be surprised about him doing that though. That's gonna be the one that I'm just like, I think that it would be it would be one of those moments where it is just a thing that is just, you know, all the baggage. Exactly, all the Columbina mates are gonna want to hit his head on a spike. Me as a fan of Calais wants his head on a spike. I love Calais, so I'm ready to go and put his head on a spike. I'm ready to go and literally make this man pay for making my baby girl cry and scream during her fights. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, money, and I think it's like 80,000, so let's do 100,000. There we go. I very much want to be surprised if Dottore admits that he has the entire reason that Child's a Harbinger it was to serve as Dottore's experiment, because think about 11 Harbingers in an organization based on Russian military. The cyclic of symmetry and evenness 11 is a number that doesn't fit. I kind of agree with that. I think it's either, yeah, the whole thing with either Child maybe a thing. Could also be... It could also be because of Columbina. Because Columbina's not really active. So that's kind of the thing there that I can see. But you never know. You never know. Okay. So we're going to go. We'll see. We'll see what I can build today. I'm glad I got that done. Or at least as done as I can. Leo, no, not yet. I gotta work on Mondstadt. I got all of Mondstadt to do. I got all of Mondstadt to finish. Too much Mondstadt. I wanna finish up Mondstadt before I go on to anything. Because life. And I'm mad that I don't have the freaking stuff for freaking... that tool doesn't work right now. I thought I would get tool to work. But I guess that's going to happen on Friday's stream. Because I am going to stream on Friday. I'm not streaming this weekend because I am babysitting. I'm house sitting. So that's like one of the things that, that's going to be one of the things that I am doing this week after Christmas. I figure tomorrow and next day was Christmas and Christmas Eve I'm spending with my parents. And then, actually I'm going to try Wolvendom. We're going to do a little bit of Wolvendom. Maybe. Maybe where I'm trying to find like a thing. Maybe the Boreas area. Kind of like where his little area is, you know? Let me find a thing for him. That might be a fun area. It's gonna be like Wolvendom and then like the Boreas area. Okay, let me see. Genshin Arena. Find this arena. And now, right? Go and make Razor at some point. Yes! Razor's gonna live with Lisa. Razor's Lisa's baby boy. So yeah, definitely I am making like everybody. And I mean everybody. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Why am I like suddenly having allergy? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna grab a tissue. My bathroom's right next door, so that's why I was just like, where, what? That's like the nice thing about my place, is my stuff is right next door. Oh my goodness, I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry, folks. Okay. That popped my ears. I was glad about that. No, I'm really excited about making all these areas. Yeah, Wolvendom is gonna be one of the big ones. I was also gonna do Dragonspine. Let's see here. There's the Arlecchino one. I'm like, okay. I think it goes in. That's why I'm just like trying to look at it right now. I think it goes in. So we're going to build on here. Durin? Yes, I'm making Durin! And actually there's a, I am making Durin. I am making everybody. This game's so extensive, guys, you don't even know. I am making Albedo. I have a location for, like, the Alchemist area. So that's gonna be fun. Let's see here. Let's go and bulldoze. Bulldoze lot. Oh, and Mika, yes! I'm doing everybody. I even am doing NPCs. NPCs that people can, like, forget about. Believe it or not. That's, like, the cool thing about this. This is, like... It's like, let's make NPCs that people forget about. That kind of stuff, too. Let's see here. I wonder if I can go and make a basement. Oh. Oh. Okay. And then underneath I can do maybe I can do this. We'll have this, and then we're gonna see if we can do this. Nope. Nope. You won't let us. Oh, maybe. I can do this instead. No, I literally am gonna be making, like, everything in this, which is gonna be really a fun thing. Let's see. Maybe a platform. Let's see here. Oh! Oh! Hold up 1 second. Hi, babe. I'm actually streaming right now. I love you. I'll call you towards dinner time. How about that? Love you too. It's my boyfriend. He, so my boyfriend, he has been in Canada with his family, this weekend. So that's been it's been fun, dealing with all of that. So he's doing good. He's been having to deal with a lot of family stuff. So that's what's going on there. Okay. That could work. That could also work. And then we add a little bit of, yeah. There you go. So yes, it's a fucking pit. Let's see here. But yeah, no, he's been dealing with a lot of family stuff right now. So it's been kind of a thing for us right now, just to, you know, go through all that. But he's doing it's been a lot lately. It been a lot. I will say that he's been dealing with all the family. Yeah, we're gonna, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I'm like dealing with the, oh gosh, with all the allergies right now. I'm like, ooh. I'm doing okay now. Let's see here. That may work. And then we'll add some more stuff to that. Yeah. I'm doing a lot of build mode stuff. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness, I am, Andrew Media Glitch. Oh gosh, I was just like, what? I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We are working on some sim stuff today. I'm keep on working on my area for Genshin. I know that this has been a fun little project for me. So much stuff to work on in this. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes, so we're doing, I'm trying to make the Boreas area now, because I need to go and get the tool installed onto my thing, because I'm just like, whoops. But that is what it is. And then boyfriend ended up calling, so so boyfriend ended up calling, and that just means that he's available now. He's just available to go in and chit chat with me. Right now, he's in Canada, so he's been dealing with some family stuff. So he's doing better though. Like I know like a lot of you guys were probably wondering. He is so he had a family emergency. I couldn't go with him, but you know, that's what happens when you have an actual job and you need to go and do stuff. It's just like, well, I can't do everything anymore. I am making it work. Yeah, holidays can get, you know, holidays be rough sometimes, but like we deal with it. At least we're not long distance like we were. When we were long distance, it was terrible, and we were long distance, and I'll tell you guys this, we were long distance for a very long time. It was to the point of, it was so long that, like, we had family members who were like, so when are you guys gonna do everything? And it's just, it was just so bad. It was so bad. Let's see here. Is there like a wolf thing here? Let's look. There's a wolf industrial door. There's a wolf, or dog. Yeah, long distance is super tough. We were long distance for a very, very long time. Like, it was college. So long. So, let's see here. We're gonna bump this up. There's a dog. There's a wolf. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, guys. I mean, I could. I guess I could find a wolf CC. That's gonna be a thing to do. I'm gonna have my sticky note install build by Catherine Programming. And then Wolf DC. That might be something that we go and we do later. But I am thriving right now. Yeah, we had all of these clips and stuff for the mountain part, which was awesome. But we don't need ice cliffs. We need regular cliffs. We need rocks. We need rocks. Which we may. Hello, Claudia Monetta. I hope you're doing good. That's a rock. But do I like that? That's like the question. Because those are my Zen rocks. And then we have these rocks. Do I go and grab more rocks, CC? Because I want this, but I want it to be darker. Because that would be like awesome. Let me go and write that down too. Rock. Boulder. DC. Greetings, I never played a Sims game. How is it? I'm a build person, so it really is different for me. I do a lot of building personally. So I love doing the build mode stuff. I know some other people, they could care less about that, but build mode is my jam. Build mode is literally my jam. So I always enjoy a good build mode. And then I know a lot of other people, they probably would have something, they would have different things to say. I know a lot of people do Sims for like, I've done Sims ever since I was a child. So for a long time, a long time, guys, I am definitely too old, folks. Too old. My oldish brain, you know. So I have been playing Sims for ever since I was 10. Hardcore, exactly. There is an incredible CC creator who makes Genshin cast items like hair's that. I have all the CC I have all the different CCs on that. So I have like a whole list of just the Genshin CCs. Sometimes I just need to go and find like an actual CC for like, you know, doing some of like the doing some of the stuff, because what I'm gonna do too, I compile all of these. I've been compiling all of these and putting them onto my Patreon for free, so people can go and download all the blueprints and the CCs after I go and build, which has been awesome. I know a lot of people really appreciate that, and I've been doing some of that lately, so that's something that I've been really enjoying, trying to go and give back a little bit. Because I'll go and build, and then I'll just be like, here you go, here's the CC stuff for everybody. And for all the stuff. Yeah, hardcore definitely though. I'll be the first one to tell you, I am 35. So definitely I am hardcore extreme. I have no idea. That's probably gonna have to wait. But at least it's getting there. At least it's something. It's something. It's something is my thing. Got that, Onyx. Hi. I'm just a lady. Just a lady. Let me see if I can go to Favonius Cathedral, because I did find this one on the. This is when I did it, but no, so give or take 25 years. I actually started The Sims when I was 10. I started with Sims 1, and I did, and I also did Sim Safari. And Sim Safari is totally it's a fun one. I found out I liked build mode better than I liked, like, actually going and, like, raising things and doing stuff. And so, and I've always been like this, because even when I was a kid, I would take all of my, I had, like, that big mat that everybody goes and they have all their, like, their city stuff and everything. And so I would go and put on my map. I would go, and my mom had these little blocks that look like houses and stuff, and shops and stuff, because she also was the same way. She has her minor in urban development, and so she had all these blocks and stuff, and we had like little Matchbox cars and stuff like that. And so I had those, and then I had the Polly Pockets, and I would make that into a city, and I would make my Beanie Babies into a city. And yeah, so it was just a big city, and I was just like, you know what? I liked the thought of building a city more so than anything else, and that was fun for me. And then Sims kind of just like scratched that itch. And it was funny because when I was like watching this TikTok with my mom, and I was watching a TikTok with my mama, and we're just like talking about, and it was talking about Sims, and about how this mom was not happy with her daughter playing The Sims and stuff. And I just sat there and I was like, my parents wouldn't, like, I was just like, Mom, you never had issues with me playing The Sims. She goes, no, oh hell no. And so I was just like, yeah. And so it was quite funny for us to go and sit there, and they were like, yeah, she's like taking like the ladders out of like the pool and having like a torture chamber for her people. And I'm just like, oh yeah, typical Sim stuff. And my mom's just looking at me like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, typical Sim stuff, Mom. And I'm just like, my mom was like, oh my god. Totally being a normal psychopath, exactly. And I'm just like, And my mom is just sitting there, and she's just like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, yeah, I was just a regular kid just playing The Sims. I was just building shit, and my mom's like, yeah, I knew that you weren't the psychopath one. Like, she was like, yeah, your sister would have totally been the psychopath, though. I'm like, yeah, she would have if she was still around, you know, like, if she lasted longer than the age of 3, yeah, she would have totally been the psychopath Sims girly. And then, yeah, all this stuff. So, you know, normal sibling things. But it is a-okay. We are just building our Sims buildings today. Oh my goodness. But I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I know that my Christmas is actually pretty, it's gonna be pretty, like, low-key, which we need. Like, my family needs it. My family has needed that. We needed a low-key Christmas. We need a low-key just something right now. Because my area has just been, the area where my parents live, it's just been it's been a hot mess. That is probably the best way to go and explain it. Because right now they have the we were greatly affected by that plane crash that happened in North Carolina. If you guys didn't hear about that. So I tried console Sims. I actually started on console of all the crazy things. My dad's taking me out for pizza tonight. Oh my gosh. And look at Christmas lights. Yes. Hey, I don't blame you. We're gonna have a great time. My parents and I, we're just gonna have a great time drinking. So much drinking is gonna happen. So much drinking will happen, guys. We go under the, we are definitely under the thing of those who drink together stay together. So yes, mine will get the official cookbook. Nice. Tell me how that is, because I have that on my wish list. I have it on my wish list. I know that I wanted to try it out. So tell me how that is. I've, again, I like cooking, so maybe that'll be something that you guys will get to see. Get to see me try to burn down my apartment. But, that's just a normal day. That's just a normal day for me. Let's see her. Okay, we're gonna... Hello, Dree. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good day. I'm talking about burning my house down. It's okay. It's Alt, right? No? Which one is it? It makes it half. I'm not a good cook or recipes. I'm studying Yule. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that's really cool. That's really cool. I know that I am about to say that's which I figure that's Catholic? I know a lot of people are doing other things for the weekend or for the week. I know my boyfriend's family, they're doing something. They're not the Italian Catholics though, so they're not doing the Feast of the Fishes. I'm doing pretty good though. I am kind of just, just being here. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing all the stuff that we need to do. Let's see here. How do I do the half towel again? My life. Smaller tiles and Sims. My life. Control F. Okay. There you go. I was just like, what am I doing? This is what happens, guys. I lose my memory. I lose my mind. It's okay. I'm doing really good, though. I get to go and see my parents. I actually get to see my parents later this week. So I'll get to... That's gonna be a fun time there. Lots of drinking will be involved. Because that's how my family rolls. This is how we roll, guys. It's like, if you don't like, too bad. We definitely are our fun time. We have fun time, guys. Let's see here. There we go. And then... They did a good job with this build, actually. That's why I was just like, Family one, parents and family are definitely a priority. Yes. I mean, it's just my parents and I now, so that's one of the big things. It's just my parents and I. So we have, so it's kind of like one of those things, like, you know, if you're like with, if you have like your, you know, I love my parents. I know a lot of people, they have issues with their parents. Honestly, with all the stuff that I've gone through with them, we've never had major issues. Like, we may have had, like, our fights and stuff, but that's just normal. That's just normal things for people. But I never had major issues with them. So that's kind of one of the good things about them. Yeah, give them company. Yeah, my dad's had a lot of health issues this year. And I'm just kind of glad that he is doing way better. His legs work now. They are so excited because now they can go and they can focus on possibly going on trips and stuff, which I am so excited for them. That's gonna be an awesome time for them. So them being able to go on trips, go do some like really cool stuff. I mean, they went to Alaska last year, but you know, sometimes you know, they wanted to go and do more. They want to go do more. They want to go and, you know, they eventually want a doggo, which is going to be awesome. I'll be an auntie again. Gotta hold up. I have a good stream and family time. I hope you have a good one too. If you did the Venti statue, someone has to have made it. I have a Venti statue right here. Yeah, it's actually over here. I did find a Venti statue of all the crazy things. So yeah, we found that. We found that already. I got that going over there. Yeah. I did the courtyard over. So yeah, I'm about to say it's kind of like the thing is kind of funk, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it needed the funk, but no, I'm having a really good time with this. Let's see here. Do you have copies of the waypoints? I don't think I have the waypoints. I don't think I have the waypoints. I think I have other things though. Let's see here. And actually that is green. I was actually like looking at that and I'm like, oh, that's green. It's not black. It's green. It's just an FYI. No, I've done a lot of things though, and we'll have little things. Like, I have, like, the Archon statues and stuff, too. So I just used the Archon statue over there to go and do it. Again, the master list is super helpful, but sometimes, like, you need to go and it needs to go and be like, there we go. That's why. That is why. Yeah, so that's that. Maybe I can... I can see why they did that. I can see why they did that. That's a bell, though. Working on the fan fact on the side. 29. Mostly short readers, fan chapters, and I'm not even to the meat of my stories. Genshin, of course. Nice! Dude, I'm gonna tell you, please, in the Genshin portion, maybe, or even, like, on the site, please post it. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, my boyfriend loves fan fiction. He loves fan fiction, guys. So much so. And I honestly want him to, like, write more. So maybe getting some fan fiction for him to read might actually give him some boost. Some boostage, you know? Because he needs to, because I want him to eventually, this is like a fun thing too, I want him to eventually go and play and do my, I'll post a link with waiting for AO3 invite, so now it's in docs. Nice. I know, for him, I'm trying to get him to go and do some writing. So that's something that I'm personally trying to get him to do a little bit more of. A little bit. I know that because he's a good writer. He's a good writer. That's actually how we met, was through RP. We met through RP a long time ago when we were baby RPers, and so that was something that we learned from each other. And you know, it's like one of those things, like, I want him to go and do it, you know? It's like, I know he can do it. I know he can do it. But, you know, you got, I'm a supportive waifu. I know that he can do it because he's done it before. We've done a lot of RPs, so as you know, in the past and stuff, so that may have to happen. That's black. Hello, how are you doing again, Lucas? Yeah, my fam though, I try to be, I'm like, I went to another stream and they bullied me. No, that sucks. Yeah, don't worry. We won't bully you. We're a comfy stream. We're comfy here. We don't want to bully. We want to be a comfy stream. It's like, why bully when we why bully when we could just go and just chill out and have a good time? Especially because of the holidays. My God. It's the holidays. We wanna go and be as comfy as possible. It just, you know, it's like, there's a lot of, you know, There's a lot of negativity out there, guys. Like, we don't need that negativity. Like, what? I know there's comfy vibes. Exactly. Comfy vibes. That is exactly what I wanna, that is exactly how I want my streams to be. Comfy places for you guys to vibe. Maybe even work on something while I work. That sort of thing. That's exactly it. There's too much. Plus, along with some mornings. Nice. Now we love. Yeah, I'll tell you. Go put your creative stuff up there. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love the creative stuff. Hey, my friends have been reading this old Harry Potter fanfic. I'll be like, you one day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wanna say try. I try to be a good influence. I try. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I try. I too understand about that. This is what I posted for warnings. Like ML relationships, OC Detory, OC Wanderer. Okay. It's okay. I do. Okay. Very OOC Harry. I love Harry Potter fanfics. Yeah, they're reading the a Harry Potter fanfic that is all about that's basically like, I think it's like a retelling, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so great. And then we went and we're like, okay, so because we're of the millennial age, where we do so if you're a part of the household, if you're part of Harry Potter, what house would you be? And I know exactly what I am. I'm like, I am definitely a deranged. I'm such a deranged Ravenclaw that it's not even funny. I'm just like, yep, deranged Ravenclaw here. I'm here to go and tell you guys to go and do your homework and get good grades and all that kind of good stuff. That may work. That may work for vibes. Or, nah. I kind of like the black on that. I am the burb. I am the burb house. Burb house forever. Burb house forever, guys. So, but, and my boyfriend is a Hufflepuffy, so he's got the Huffles. He is definitely the Huffles. I'll tell you guys to go do your homework. He'll go and bake cookies for you. He's also super awkward. Like, I love my man. He is so awkward. He's just like, I'm so awkward here. I don't know what to do. Like, that's why he's not on, like, he doesn't appear on my stream a lot. Because he literally goes and he's just like, alright, he'll be like, I'm so self-conscious. And I'm like, it's okay, hun. And then he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, oh no. And it's like, I love him. I got bullied at school. Aw. Yeah, I despise the person who wrote it. I'm fine with it. Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that. My part of my house says I'm Slytherin, so that's my house. Nice. It's okay to not like the person who wrote it, but also like it's such an ingrained thing into my childhood that I gotta say that, like, it's so ingrained into my childhood and stuff that, like, I probably could not get rid of it even if I wanted to. But yeah, I totally understand where people are coming from on that, especially as an LGBT person. I trans myself. I don't like being told to exist. That is all. I totally get it. I totally get it. And that's kind of the thing. Like, it's like, you are allowed to exist. That is basically how I look at it. You are allowed to exist. If I say, she got some real bad takes there. Real bad takes there. So, it's like, and you know what? I'm gonna be the first one to tell you guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. Who cares if a deranged lady doesn't like you guys? I like you guys. I have a very good friend who's actually transitioning right now, so we have been very, very supportive of them, and like we're so proud of them. We're so proud of them. It's a hard task. It's a hard task. And that's kind of how I look at that kind of stuff too. Again, we got good vibes here. And I know I'll tell you guys, like, I grew up, when I was little, I grew up with a very, I do know a little bit of Japanese. A little bit. Other than some hella rare pairs. Yeah. Xiao and Albedo, for example. That'll be interesting. Yeah, but yeah, no, you guys, like, I've always been of the thing of, you guys are great. I can speak any language. Oh, cool. I've spoken a little bit of Japanese, especially because I worked with the anime industry for a little bit. I was doing a lot of, if this is a fun fact for you guys, I did a lot of cosplay stuff. So I actually ended up doing a lot of stuff with companies like Crunchyroll and Aniplex USA and that kind of stuff when I was cosplaying. So I did a lot of stuff like that. And it was very interesting. I mean, my Japanese is totally rusty, like so rusty now. I think my boyfriend's is way better than mine. But he worked with guest relations a lot longer. And I actually was overseas in Italy, so I know a little bit of Italian. Not that much though, because we stuck to mostly touristy locations. So that was kind of a thing that we stuck to. Just out of, number one, out of safety, but number two, it was just easier. Let's see here. Let's look here. And, oh, let me scroll down on my chat so I can see. I'm like, oh my goodness, my chat's gone. What? Where'd my tablet pen go? Where did it go? Where did my tablet pen go? I was like, oh my gosh, where are we going? What words do you want to learn in Japanese? I was not very good with, oh, what's it called? There's some conjugation stuff that I wasn't very good at. And that's just because I was having some issues with, that kind of stuff. That's where I, like, stopped. was the conjugation stuff. Like, I was almost ready to take my JLPs, but, like, it hard. It was hard. It was hard for me. I basically had to go and stop Japanese so I could go and focus on a lot of my other degree stuff. That was for my first degree, in business. And so I got my business degree, and then I ended up going and doing, oh, they go for head pats. I just noticed the head pat. Yeah, I learned a lot, and it was just like, just say in English and I'll speak it in Japanese. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go with let's go with fan fiction, because we're talking about fan fiction on the other chat. We are, and I see the fan fiction stuff too. I was like, ooh, look at you guys post on my Discord. Look at you guys, so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've been just chilling here, chilling. Let's see here. So, as we are building our cathedral today, I'm going for the outside right now. Going for the outside. Let's do it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me know if you read my stuff or my partner does. Yeah, that is exactly how you would say it. Yeah, I've done a little bit. It's like a little bit. I know he's way better at it. But I'm way better at French than he is. And he is actually, like, his family speaks, like, mostly French. So, it's kind of funny. They are, like, I can definitely tell. I could definitely tell if somebody's shit-talking me in a different language, though. It's the best. It's the best feeling. Best feeling. That is exactly how I decided to go and use all of my stuff. I know Russian too. Nice. That's really cool. That's really cool. I know. I'm about to say I knew a little bit of Russian because of my neighbors. Because my neighbors, we had a moment where our neighbors, they ended up going and having a Russian kiddo, like a Ukrainian kiddo, for a little bit. And that was fun. That was fun. But there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Let's see here. Yeah, that's red. Okay, let's do. Man, his family speaks French. They actually speak French Creole, so I have learned a little bit of that. Just a little bit. And it was like one of those moments where I kind of had to go and it's so funny, like sometimes like he will go and like he'll be like, what are they saying? And I'm just like, they said this, honey. Yeah, so they will go and say stuff, and he'll just be like, I don't know what they said. And I'll be like, this is what they said, honey. It's okay. They didn't go and tell you to STF you, I promise. Like, they love you. They love you very much. I have to go and be like, they love you very much, honey. It's just, so, it's quite funny. It's quite funny. Konbazu. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I'm just like, I know when people are shit talking me. And I'll just go and tell them to their faces. I'm just like, hey, what you doing? my family, they're pretty good though about like a lot of this stuff. They just look at me and they're just like, oh my god. My family though, they just look at me and they're like, wow, I don't even know where we got her from. And I'm like, I don't know either. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Or we can do this one. Yeah, that one might be better. There we go. Yeah, no, I do not. I do not know the language you are. When I was little, I had a lot of language opportunities too, just because of the fact that my family, they all, we definitely lived in a pretty nice area, in Savannah. So we had a lot of opportunities for that kind of stuff. A very diverse, neighborhood. So that was one of the reasons why, like, I knew a lot of, like, different things. But I had a lot of good opportunities growing up. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see here. And I'm going to sell that, and we're going to add that in. I'm just doing all of this. You know, giving it some more stuff. There we go. Not dot 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 dot. Yeah, I was just like, huh, on like some of these things. Let's see here. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, why did they put black? But I think I know why. Oh. Sell that. Yeah. I think I know why I'm doing all this, so. Let's see here. What game is this? This is The Sims. This is The Sims. We are playing and we are trying to get some of this stuff to look more like the area that we have for Genshin. So this has been a fun time. I've been having a good time with this. And this is something this has been a project that I've been working on. Because I've been wanting to, one of the big things is that I've been wanting to go and make the different locations in The Sims from Genshin Impact. So, making this cathedral is a pretty cool touch right now. Aw, thank you. Let's see her. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I'm about to say, if you come in more, you're definitely gonna meet new people, especially because We have a lot of really cool people, especially in like the Discord and stuff like that. Like, I know I might be busy, but there's a ton of other people that will definitely want to go and, like, you know, be friends and stuff like that. They're all looking for friends. They're all looking for people to go and just hang out and just chill with. That's the cool thing about, like, communities and stuff, especially, like, with the streaming communities. Definitely going in and meeting some people. Definitely going and meeting people. Having good vibes, that kind of stuff. I know that that's definitely, you know, people just want good vibes and all that kind of good stuff here. Let's see here. Making. And I know, like, this week in particular is actually a good week for me because I'm actually a teacher, so I am dealing with the fall break stuff, not fall break, well, the winter break stuff right now. And so it's really nice to go and be able to go and do all the winter break things and just relax and chill, because my gosh, you guys don't know that. Oh, you have a broken leg? That sucks. That sucks, man. Breaking a limb sucks. I know that from a fact. Oh gosh. Where did that go? Where did that go? There we go. I'm about to be like, where did you go? Ryan from Detroit's Protector is interesting, I'll tell you that much. My goodness. I'm just like, I was like, man, that is probably something. That is probably something, not gonna lie. I know me, I'd just be like, this, I have such beef with that man. I'd just be like, WTF, dudes. You guys will probably be like, wow, this woman has such beef. Such beef. The beef is real. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hey, it's looking better though. I am like trying to look at these things and be like, how do we make it look better? Because it's less dark. That's why I was just like, oh, it's so dark. Now I know why. Now I know why. I was just like, why is it so dark in here? And then... yeah. Let's see her. I'm just like, vibing. I'm glad you guys are vibing. Sometimes we just need this. Just time to just go and work on stuff. And I know I needed to do this. This is one of the big projects, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Just vibing and writing. Exactly. Exactly. See, I totally would vibe with that. I haven't done fanfiction stuff in a long time. Like, long time. I think the last time I did, like, a major writing thing was NaNoWriMo, and that was a couple years back. So that was something that I did that I know a lot of people do. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to probably go back to that. I probably need to go and do some of that again. That's kind of how I felt. I was like, oh. It's like, maybe I can go and do that again, you know? I was thinking about definitely this year possibly doing some I love doing Inktober, but I do it as like my own thing. I do it as my own thing. I don't do it as like, you know, I don't go and do like what the dude normally. He'll like the creator. See, another guy that I absolutely fucking hate. I don't do that particular, but I do like going and doing the prompts and actually doing the prompts in my own way. So that's something like I like to do. And maybe I'll do that this coming year. Especially because that's always a fun time. It's like, will I do it? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's like, will I do it? Maybe. Sorry to the place. Even 134 pages left. Hey, I love that you're writing. I love that you're writing because there needs to be more people who actually go and write in the world. Just letting you know that. Because there's too many. I beg my students to actually write paragraphs and sentences. Like I struggle. And this is for like, you know, kids that are like supposed to be honors level. And I'm just like, come on guys, please. Please, come on, let's do this. So, but, you know, I try so hard. That is looking better. I hope you enjoy it when you read it. I hope so. That's why I'm like, oh, share. Give to me. Especially because, or even, I'm like, give to me. Like, I'll like, give to friends. That's basically how I am. I'm like, I will give to friends. So, we share fanfictions a lot. We do a lot of sharing of fanfiction a lot. Most of my friends are guys, which are hilarious too. So I'm just like, and they're the ones that are into the fanfiction, guys. They the ones that are the fanfiction. They more into fanfiction than I am. They're actually really good about reading, though. My guy friends are. They are definitely better about that than I am. I know I need to be better about reading and stuff, and just picking up a book. I know a lot of my friends, we were talking about books that we were reading, that we were that we read in like the past couple of years or so, and I'm just over here just like I read this, and this, and they were just like, Bonnie, those are reference materials. Bonnie, those are books for like college reading and shit. And I'm just like, oh. I'm just like, whoops. So me, I'm not very good at it. I'm not a very good person about actually reading things. I know I need to be better. That's one of those things, like, I know I need to be better at it. I used to read for fun. Exactly. I read a lot of stuff about museum studies. So a lot of my book choices have been like, I was doing a lot of stuff with reading about, like, I'm trying to think of the words. Words are escaping me. I did a lot of reading about, like, how museums work, how, like, ADA compliance, that sort of thing. I love reading and writing. Yes! I know I need to be better at it. I need to be better at it. I'll be the first one to tell you that. As a teacher, like, I'm like, I know, like, I need to be a better example. And so maybe that's something I'll add to my list this year, is like, I should read more. Writing's not a problem. Writing, I can write just about anything. Like, it's technical writing, all the writing is in my wheelhouse. But when it comes to, like, actually getting there and doing, like, actual reading stuff, it's kind of like one of those things, like, I'm just like, oh, I know I need to be better at that. It's definitely a thing that I have noticed in particular that I've been not the best at. It's like, I'll be better at it eventually. He's like, well, he's like, I'll be better at it eventually. Oh my god. Yeah, my friends and family, they're just like, yep. They know, they understand. Let's see here. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, I know fight music. Writing is fun because I can imagine it, so I'm practically having my own personal TV show. Yeah, I mean, I used to do a lot of fan fiction writing. I did role playing, a lot of role playing. So I feel you on that. Like, the role playing stuff was so much fun for me, especially when I was a kid. I did that a lot in high school. I started role playing on Neopets, and then I ended up doing it in high school on Gaia Online, and then yeah, I still roleplay so much. Again, it's the time thing. It's a time thing for me. I haven't roleplayed in forever, and that's how I met my boyfriend. And I'm like, and he will sometimes go and do it. He'll sometimes go and be like, let's roleplay, and he'll go onto a roleplay Discord forum and that kind of stuff, and he'll do it. I've gotten very good at Genshin characters. Nice. Yeah, he does, like, mostly originals, but I think, like, he's gotten a little bit better at, like, some like, you know, other characters too. But, like, he's just like, yeah, sometimes these girls be thirsty, and he's just like, I just can't. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, hun. I'm like, I'm sorry, hun. And I'm over here just like, yeah, I remember those days. Now, I do love drawing. I love doing art and that kind of thing. And D&D has really helped me with, like, the roleplay thing and everything too, because I haven't had, like, I haven't had the chance to do the roleplay thing for a while. Yeah, we love D&D in our household, so we will go and we'll do Dungeons and Dragons and we'll roleplay that way. I can't roleplay ladies. I just can't, so I only play guys. It's okay. I had a hard time with dudes. I have a hard time with dudes. I've gotten a lot better with dudes. But, again, I feel you. I feel you on that. I normally am just like, yeah, dudes are not in my wheelhouse. But, I've gotten a lot better with that kind of stuff anyways because of life stuff. I feel like it's a life experience thing. It's a life experience thing. But also I can understand, like, if it's like the trans thing, it's like you don't, it's like you don't roleplay ladies very well because you obviously, you got the dude stuff. You feel like, you're not gonna do it because it's the dude stuff. And that's okay. A lot of people, they just be like, you know what? It is what it is. It's like, I love my peeps. Lots of love here. For me, it's also a preference. I don't want to be a girl, and I hated it when I was. Exactly! I mean, that's exactly a thing. If you don't want to be, if you didn't want to be a woman, why would you want to be a woman, a lady now? See, I get it. If it's a feeling, it's those feelings, and I get it. It's exactly that. It's like, why would you want to be a lady when you didn't want to be a lady before? Like, I get it. I don't know about you guys. Most slaves in those games yell at me for, why I don't pill for guys. Well, you know. People be that way. They weirdos. I'm gonna tell you guys, they're weirdos. Hey, I don't even do meta, and I pull a lot for ladies, and I don't do meta. Oh. Well, that looks nice. Looks better. Does look better. Oh. Now, I am gonna do the thing of saving. Because you remember that one time where I just didn't save it and everything like died on me? We don't want that in our lives. We don't want that in our lives. So let's go and save. So I don't go and have a conniption fit. So, because, I would. I would just be like, basically, throw in everything. Say, fuck this shit. It's okay. It happens to me too. It happens all the time to me. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna adjust it a little bit. Yeah. Little moat. I know I have to go and make the basement. But first, I'm gonna do this. The rain tools! I'm having a good day though. I'm having a good day. And we'll just use the tool later and finish up that windmill and finish up all that good stuff, you know. I'm just making a boat. There we go. I hope everybody gets what they want for Christmas. Me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I wanted. And you guys are gonna laugh. I want some bar stools for my house. So I have a little condo, and I have like this bar, like it's like a little, bar area. And I just want little bar stools to go and put around my house. Just kind of, you know, make it super nice. I don't know where it's gonna go yet because I need to move my old bed downstairs. I need a tarp for that too. But, you know, that's like one of the things like I wanted a bar stools. Because bar stools are expensive, guys. They're like 100, they're like 150 for two stools. For 2 stools. And I found them and I was just like, I want these. And so my parents are very happy that I want something practical. But this year has also been the year, this is hilarious. This has been the year where my boyfriend has gotten me something. And everything that he's gotten me has come into use for some reason, in like the weirdest way. So for the first one, I had like a super horrible day. And I got my little Build-A-Bear from him. And I was so excited. It was just like, oh my goodness. I was like so ready to rage quit from work. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Ready to rage quit, all that kind of stuff. My boyfriend gave me Build-A-Bear. He gave me a Build-A-Bear of of my D&D characters. My D&D character. So my D&D character is a fox girl. And her name's Himari. And they have one that's a kitsune right now, which she is a kitsune. So the fox, like, it's so cute. It's got the same amount of tails as she does right now in my campaign, because in the campaign, because I've actually helped with this lore, which is so good, so fun. I made it so that for when they are, when a kitsune gets like more stuff, like more power, they get more tails. So that was like a really fun touch to go and like have and do it. So yeah, she's adorable. I was playing her as a sexy bard before, and now she's just a hot mess, and I absolutely love her. So, about to say, I was going for sexy, and then my DM basically went, and it was just like, nah, you're too awkward for this. So it's been a fun time other than that. I'm like, yeah, it's been a fun time. Tried the sexy act, just didn't work. But my group, it's been a fun time, because it's just like, my boyfriend, he got that for me. I was so excited. I was just like, oh my it's her. And he was just like, yes, it is. And he was just like, you naming her? You're naming her Hime? And I'm like, yes. So, that was fun. That was a lot of fun because it was just like, he's my baby. Like, if you know D&D, if you're like a D&D person, you understand. Or if you have OCs, you understand. It was like one of those moments where it's just like, that's my baby. I've been so excited that my baby exists now. And so I have her on my couch. I have her on my couch, and I have all the dogs I used to have. So I have like all of them as plushies on my couch. And so like when my parents came over the other day, they came over the other day, and they were just like, because they just wanted to go and see my apartment because they weren't there when we moved in the new bed, because I have a new bed from this year. So they came in and they were like, yeah, we haven't seen the new bed or anything in that. And they went to see her. They saw her, and my mom's like, oh my god, she's so soft. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's adorable, isn't she? And my mom's like, yes. It's like, my mom was like, even just like, that's adorable. I'm like, yeah, that's my D&D character. And my mom's like, oh my god, she's adorable. So it was so fun to go and have that be something that I was able to be like, yes. Little things. So that was fun. That was my first one. And then my second one that I got was, I actually have it right here, which is so funny. I have a massaging chair, like not massaging, it's not a chair, but I have a massager on my chair now. And so it just kind of, it like if I need to go and, if I'm working and I need to go and just put it on there, I just put the massager on there, and it's like so relaxing. So that was a fun one. So little things have really helped me. There we go. I'm gonna add those in. But it's been a good Christmas so far. And I hope you guys have a good one too. It's been a weird year, but I'm glad that this year is almost over. This year is almost over. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good one though. Because I know it's been tough. It's been tough this year. Like, don't like beat yourself up about it too. It's been tough. I know a lot of people have had issues this year. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I think the outside looks good. Now, we can look at the inside and just see what's going on here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, but thank you so much, guys, for like being a part. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun lately, and just coming back to streaming, doing a lot of this kind of stuff. It's just been a fun time. I'm just so grateful that I can do this. When people like it, I'm like, what? I still pinch myself about it. It's just like, oh my gosh, people like my stuff. Even though I'm like such a baby streamer. I am a baby streamer, but yeah, my thing this year, coming up year is gonna be about building community and building just building more of a community throughout all of this. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun year coming up, as long as like everything goes, goes good. If it goes good, it's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. So let's see her. Let's see here. Why Paige? Why you do this? Why you do this, Paige? My Paige like just decided to crap out. Just decided, nope, no more. On the let's go and look at stuff. I'm just gonna wait for it to load as I add some stuff, Okay. I'm just like, let's add. Let's add. Brackish, sparklies. Okay, let's see here. Pond objects. We could add some reeds. Just adding some stuff here. There you go. Adding some stuff here and here. Alright, and then let's see here, what else? What else? Cool objects. Pond effects, there we go. Fishes. Fishes and fireflies. There we go. There we go. Cool. Yes. Don't forget your Genshin dailies. I just finished mine and did some farming. I will not. I'm actually going to go and do those later on tonight for sure. I know I'm going to do those later on tonight for sure. Doing that, and I've been way better about trying to do like the commission stuff and everything, like the oh gosh, what is it called? It's the thingy, the doing my resin, because I know because I've never been like the best person about doing my resin. I know that it's bad, but I'm just as bad with Zenless. At one point with Zenless, I'll tell you, like, I ended up going and having, like, over 1,000 battery power. Like, I actually had max battery power on Zenless. And that's just because I would just go in, do my dailies, get out. And I was just, like, I didn't do anything else. I just did my dailies and I got out. And I was just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And then people were like, and then my boyfriend like literally looked at me and was like, what are you doing? He looked at my stuff and he was just like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, I'm here. I did my stuff. And he's just like, He like looked at me and he just like face palmed and he's just like, no, like, oh my god, I can't believe you. And I'm just like, yeah, I just really just literally went and did that. I'm just like, yep, I'm just here. I'm just doing my shit. So yeah, he would look at me and be like, you need to do your battery power. You need to get your battery power down. And I'm like, really? Do I have to? And he's like, yes. And so, yeah, he got on to me about my battery power. Got way on to me about my battery power, guys. So I have a person who's on me about my battery power now. Man, I know I need to do some farming too. But yeah, the battery power was so bad, guys. I was like, oopsies. That's a thing I need to do. That is a thing I need to do. But let's see here if it'll turn around. And we'll actually... maybe if I do this, and then this, and then I move it back. No, I want to move it backwards. I want to move it all the way backwards, but apparently you don't want me to. Okay, I guess you want me to add more. Okay. Maybe that's where I need to go and put my, like, gate thing? Maybe? Or is that a platform? That's a platform! Can I put a platform right there? Can I? No? Big hums! Big hums. Maybe I'm gonna have to turn this like that. And kind of make that like a secret passage, maybe? That is kind of cool, the effect right there. That's kind of a cool effect, not gonna lie. And having it, like, be like that. And then, I know, I can't do it. I'm like, no. I want to have a little thing right there. But it won't let me because it's a platform. Damn it. And then having the stair railing is not going to help either. Yeah. Yeah, they're risking it. They're risking it for the biscuit. Let's see here. Maybe if I do it like... maybe if I do that and then bring it down. Maybe that may work. It just kind of like as a decoration. This is a decoration, guys. This decoration. Just vibing with me. And then I'm just gonna add some lights so we can see you down here. Yeah, thank you. I want to be able to see down here. Actually, because of this, tell. There we go. Cool. We're just making it smaller. That sort of thing. And let's see here. There we go. Here we go. Trying to find the right things. Let's see here. Where is that stair railing? That's a stair railing. I was like, where are you? Like, where are you? That was the question. Where are you? I've done a lot of that today. Where I've looked at something and went, what are you doing? There we go. I don't know though. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Maybe? No? Maybe I just want to go back to that. Yeah, maybe I have to. Maybe I have to. Maybe I'm just not a fan of it, and that's okay. There's the iron. There's the neoclassical. I like the neoclassical. Like the neoclassical. Okay. Yeah, I was left. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm not dealing. I'm the vibes. They aren't here. That's how I looked at it. So I'm first going through this little area. Just kind of, because the next portion is actually the downstairs basement. Which we can extend. Yeah. We can extend it that way. And extend it this way a little bit. Cool. Cool. Awesome. And then, yep. And actually, we can make that medium wall. There we go. There we go. Cool. And then the next portion is up here. Yeah, it goes down. Steep stairs. That's a platform. Let's look at the trim. Yeah, I could look at the trims right now and be like, what do I want to go and put in? Because let's see here. I don't like those. I don't like those. It's probably the best trim that they have right now. Maybe the stone platform. Huh. Brick by brick may work. It's just because it's... Yeah. Because I like the brick. I like the stone. I like the stone. Okay. And then we'll just fix that. There we go. Masonry. Very nice. Okay. I'm just gonna grab some of the stuff already from upstairs and put it down here. And then yeah. They do have this. There we go. Cool. And maybe we can go and work on some of the other stuff in here. Maybe even next time. Let's look. Let's look though. Because I have the basement area too. Here's the entrance. The hall. Okay. And then there's the room. It's just one room. Let's see here. Okay, so down here, we are going to make some walls. Now, I know I needed to make the room for the lyre. It's a small room, actually. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're going to adjust that. And adjust this. adjust that. And then there should be, we should have like a middle portion where it's like the platform, it goes down. So, platform. And then that one goes down. Yeah, all the way down. All the way down. I want more down. There we go. So, as I am figuring that out, there's gonna be not foundation, it's gonna be platform. There we go. And then there is going to be a fence area right over this way. So. No, I don't want that. I want... I might want low stone wall. I might want stone ledge. Yeah, I want stone ledge. Yeah. There I am. Cool. Grabbing that. And then... there is a bump out. That's the thing. I want to do the bump out. There we go. We're gonna do the bump out now. Oh, I have to do the... I just realized I don't think I could do a bump out with the platforms. Unless I add the octagonal platform right here. Oh. Ew. Ew. Thank you. Thank you, Sims, for... I was dreading that. I was dreading that. I didn't have to dread it. Let's bring that one down, though. Yeah. I was like, what am I doing? That's a lot of... No! No! I want fences. There we go. I was like, what? Actually, I like these. Like those better. I know, I've been doing lots of questioning. Lots of questioning. As you all have been seeing. It looks like there's a lamp right there. I'm like looking at this from this angle right here. This angle. So yeah, there's some angle stuff that I'm just like, let's see how this works. Yeah. Okay, so there's a ladder right there. And then I'm probably not gonna do the bumpy bumps right there, but I am gonna try to do some it looks like I'm gonna try to do some columns. Let's see here. There you go. Cool. And then we will add some lighting. Been a fun time. Been a fun time today. I like this. I like that. Why are you not letting me put it on the platform though? Or down here? That might be something with tool that I have to go and do. Because I would like to go and fix that. But again, that might be the tool. That may be the damn tool. Like, shakes my fist. Shaking my fist. Let's see here. Steel column. Let's go her. I'm like, I guess not. I guess not. Because if I could, I would do. Let's see here. Wall sculptures, I mean, they're up. Okay, so I guess that has to deal with tool. So tool is now blocking my progress on this too. Because I would love to fix that. I would love to do more stuff with that. But it looks like that's also an issue. Looks like that's also an issue. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna make that. And this. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I'm making this into like an octagonal shape. I might as well. I might as well right now. And then we just delete. Oh, you can't delete walls. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that because we have this instead. Let's see here. That could work. Arch with keyframe. It's actually like this arch, actually. There we go. And then there's a chandelier over there, so we'll just grab that. Let's do this. And actually there is a torch. There's some torches right over here too, so we'll just add those in. Let's look. Let's look. I love your videos so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I'm hopefully doing more this coming year. Especially because it's been a lot. It's been a lot this year. There's been a lot going on this year. It shouldn't be as bad. It shouldn't be as bad this coming up year though. At least that's what I'm hoping. I am definitely hoping for that. There's a big hope. Let's see here. There's a big hope for that to not be to be a better thing this coming semester. There you go. And then we got the chandelier. There we go. I should definitely be doing more stuff today actually, because I'm actually gonna do some I'm gonna play some Genshin and stuff later as well. After dinner. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Because I been wanting to, but I'll say, I had a lot of people who were asking me, it's like, can we do hangouts and stuff? And I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, that'll be something that I'm very excited about, doing like a little hangout. Maybe we can do more of that soon-ish, you know. Let's see here. I guess that's gonna work. Yeah, I guess that will work. Okay, then. Yeah, because it's kind of small. This room is kind of small anyways. And I can't exactly put stairs around. Yeah, can't exactly put stairs around. So, we'll just do this. We'll just... No, no. No, no, no. I'm like, what are we doing? There we go. Cool. Cool. But yeah, we're slowly but surely trying to go and pop this up. Let's see here. Do we have a pedestal? Let's look to see if we have pedestals. Because I know we have. We have the... Because I know I have the lyre, actually, that we can add to it. Now, that could work. Actually, no. This one works way better. Let's see here. That one. Or we can do this one. That one works way better. And then... lyre. Because I know I have Venti's lyre. Right there. So, Venti's lyre is right there. And it looks like there is some things, but I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. There are some columns. I know I need to add some columns. Let's see here. Column. Column. Adding some columns in here too. Let's go. And then there we go. That looks good. Yeah, that'll look good. And then yeah, so there's the holy lyre. Leads into a hallway. And then we would just have to fix up this rest of this part. Especially over this way. So we'll fix up that. So I'm noticing it's 5:07. Oh my goodness. There's 5:07 and I am really excited. I'm excited. The cathedral's actually looking really cool. We did the outside. We got to go and get the tool to go in and do all this. But I think this is a great start to everything today. Let's see. Let's see if we have anybody on right now. Nope. It's okay. So thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming to my stream and just having a chill time. I'm actually going to be on the Discord today doing some... I'm just going to be playing some Genshin. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It was such a fun time to go and be with you guys. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll